Welcome back, guys. My second guest today is Maher, Newport interior designer, realtor, photographer. I don't know, what aren't you? A little bit of everything. And she's convinced she's over-prepared for the show, but I told her that's not possible. So you should tune into this because she's got a ton of great ideas for spring home decor and design, refreshing your home for spring on, you know, not a crazy budget, which I wouldn't expect from someone from Newport. But
I did my best to keep it like budget friendly, but also
I was like, I saw refurbished furniture. What?
Sustainability is big.
So let's walk through the 2019 trends that you've outlined. I think they're really awesome, and I think our viewers would love to know a little bit more about what they can do this year.
Okay, I did my best to do a little bit of everything because everybody has like different focus that they want with their house. So I did a little bit of everything. The first thing I wanted to talk about, which was something that I've been obsessing about, is the exterior of your home. I know we're talking about inside, but this is the one thing I want to address is the exterior of the home. So I've been coming across these properties in Rhode Island that are black and white.
Oh, so cool.
White homes with black trim, and I'm just stunned by them. They're popping up all over Rhode Island, so if you want to give your home like a fresh coat, I would stick with it super simple, black and white. It looks great.
That's amazing. So like a white for your kind of slats, and then the black as the
window, like the window trim is black.
Wow.
So you're kind of like switching what people do traditionally, like the white trim windows and the color. Just do white with the black trim, and it really pops, especially in the summer with the greenery and the landscape.
Now, does that work for a specific kind of home? Like if you have a bungalow home, or is it any kind of house that you see?
Any house can pull it off.
Really?
Most homes can pull it off. If it's a small home, I would start small.
Yeah.
It's a large home, it's a big paint job, but.
Yeah, your mansion. Don't do this if you're living in a Newport mansion.
It'll take you a while.
Yeah, right.
And then sticking with paint and exterior color, I do love a good door. I find that I'm driving around town like, I love that door. I love that door.
Yes.
And they're primarily doors that have a pop of color.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been obsessing over peach. I love the peach
awesome.
door. It just seems welcoming and inviting. But if you're terrified of color, stick with just a good old classic wooden door.
Okay.
It's just a very nice.
Yeah. I love that dark wood door.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it looks good with good wreath on it during the holidays.
Absolutely.
But we're thinking spring. There are spring wreaths that look really cute too.
Okay. All right.
Yes. I guess when it comes to the interior of the home, right?
Very important.
Earthy interiors are huge right now.
Okay.
They give you just like a sense of calmness, relaxing, especially if, after a long day.
Are these the colors that we've kind of outlined as?
I brought some colors. I was like in Home Depot earlier, like a total creep on all fours, like looking at all the colors and laying them on the floor.
I love it.
Most of them that I chose were earthy, but right now accent walls have always been huge.
Mm-hmm.
But the half accent wall is kind of where people are going these days. So painting the wall either in half, painting it at diagonal, or just even a little section of the wall people have been doing. So I picked some colors that I thought were kind of in trend right now. This is my peach.
It's a nice door color.
And then this mustard kind of burnt yellow is huge. I was actually walking down to the studio today, and I saw an interior window display with this.
Nice.
My friend actually painted her entire home floor this color.
Wow, that must look awesome.
The other
bold
popular,
move.
Oh my God. You feel like you're walking on the sun. And then the next was just this kind of soft gray.
I like that. Like the slate kind of. Yeah, it's really pretty.
So accent walls, they're great, but if you feel like you're looking to refresh your entire interior, going with an off-white, like these all probably look the same from where we're standing.
They're not the same.
But once you get this on your wall, there is green, warm, and a cool tone that really offer a really nice touch to your home. But if you're selling your property, this won't overwhelm potential buyers.
Okay.
So this is just a really great palette. So your colored whites, those are the thing.
Okay. And you should always paint your home when you're trying to sell it too, because a fresh coat of paint is just, if you've got all scratches on your walls, it doesn't,
believe it or not,
doesn't bode well.
If you've lived in a home long enough, like your living smell starts to stick to the walls. Believe it or not.
You might think you smell good, yeah.
So yeah, if you're trying to sell your home, I would always recommend just giving it a fresh coat, even if it's just the room that people walk into first.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now with those earthy tones, it is easy to do patterns because you've got something that's a little more neutral. So tell me about sort of what's, pattern-wise going to be big this
Patterns
spring?
are my favorite. I was gonna wear like a pattern outfit.
You shouldn't.
With all the
You
patterns.
shouldn't. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good for a camera, no.
With all the patterns that I have on our table right now, I just thought it would be a different
Okay.
Okay. So when it comes to patterns, you can find patterns that still fall into that earthy kind of neutral realm.
Okay.
So here
Yeah,
are
these
just
are really
some
cool.
that I found. Here's that kind of almost mustard yellow trend. That's
Love that.
very
And then
much
what would you do with
alive.
this? Like a chair or a pillow or?
So I brought some fabrics because really this could be curtains.
Oh, curtains.
This could be
I always forget about
pillows,
curtains.
a
These are kind of
couch,
linen-y
real
too.
upholster.
Nice.
Yes, fresh linens for your bed. These are just really great patterns to inspire you, but also offer a nice pop of style to your home. I love this one.
That's very cool.
That'd be great for a nice big ottoman, nice chair, but also a really great curtain. The other thing, if you find that you don't like painting but love patterns, wallpaper is another great resource, and it's pretty easy. If you're looking for a quick fix, that's affordable, that can be done in a day.
Yeah, people always were scared of wallpaper, but now you can stick it. It's very easy.
Yeah, and again, if you think natural color, it can go with pretty much everything. So this was just a little sample that I found. I thought it was adorable, little mini suns for spring. And again, any of these patterns really go together because they all fall in that kind of natural realm. Or you can do your accent wall with a touch of pattern.
She's styling your home right now, everyone.
I was telling her earlier that I was really just showing stuff that I want to do to a home that I just bought. So be prepared for this to show up all over my Instagram in the next couple weeks.
That's okay. It's nice to see how it works out live because it's scary to do something like this in your home if you're not someone that's a little more style forward. So you do it.
I'm here to help.
Yeah.
I'm here to help. And
you do it. We'll watch.
Also, when it comes to your wall, the last thing that we'll talk about when it comes to your walls is wallpaper, but also textured wallpaper.
Oh, so cool.
This has become huge. We have this chevron pattern. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you open it up, you feel these. They do have a texture. They don't look as impressive, like really small, but when you start putting these all together,
that is very cool.
It offers a really great texture.
Wow.
And just almost like a piece of art in your home. I wouldn't recommend doing this to your entire house, but if you have a nice sitting area or even behind your bed as kind of a backdrop to where you sleep, it's just a really great place to make it even more special.
Love that.
Yes. Of course, I have so much. But
it's okay.
I could talk like 2 hours just
we
about
want to talk
fabrics.
about it. Let's talk plants because that was another big one. And you said something about a plant subscription service, which is you got to tell me about that because I don't know what that is.
Yes. Okay. So I do my best to support local and go to farms and find plants for my home. But if you're busy and you get out of work late and there are plant subscriptions, and I actually just signed up for one for eucalyptus.
Cool.
Because I just like the way it smells. I can flip it upside down and hang it in your shower, so you always feel like you're in a spa. And you can, when they dry out, you can kind of put them around your home for a nice touch of decor.
There's subscriptions for everything out there.
Yes, you can go online. I think it's eucalyptusfarms.com or something.
Wow.
You can literally just search plant subscriptions.
Okay.
There are hundreds of them. If you like eucalyptus or succulents or any type of plant, really, they come to your door every month. So,
and what size are they? Are they small plants? Are they growing in your home?
So the eucalyptus is like a bundle. You can break them up in probably like 13 little pots. So I have them all over my house.
Oh, okay.
So they come in all different shapes and sizes. They last different amounts of time depending on how much care you give them.
Don't do this. Buy the fake plant if you don't have a green thumb.
I have a green thumb. I grew up on a farm, so plants are my best friends. I'll come home and be like, hi guys, how are you doing?
Oh, okay.
So they're great. They're
I don't, and I have like the fake herbs behind my sink, and everybody's like, "Are those real?" I'm like, no, I can't. They'll die.
Smell them. You tell me.
They will die. I'll spray them. Yeah.
Yeah, plants are great, and also when you are staging your home to be sold, or you feel like you're hosting a party and you really want to make people feel welcome, plants offer that little bit of extra support. They just have
you just have plant friends or something. Yeah.
It's true. But plants just really help your home feel alive.
Okay.
So it is just a great touch to have them all over your house. A fresh bouquet during an open house. or fresh plants in the bathroom. It's a really great place to put them.
Okay. And so I have kind of a selfish question because there's room in my house that I'm trying to figure out what to do with now. And when you are sort of overwhelmed by a room, where's the best place to start in terms of, okay, I'm going to get this one object and then I can kind of see where everything goes from there? Because I feel like maybe painting first isn't the best idea when you don't know what else you're going to put in that room.
True.
So is there is there sort of a way that you should kind of layer
Good
your
question.
style?
Yeah,
like that?
so let's say you want to start with your bedroom. Because you spend, I heard, more than half of your life sleeping. You want to I always say make your bedroom first when you're kind of designing your home, so that once that's done, you have a place to relax.
When you're trying to design
let the
everything
stress
else.
out.
Yeah.
Yes. So I always say design your bed first.
Okay.
And then design around the bed. Because that's going to be the center of your bedroom, no matter what. So always pick what your ideal, fabric's going to be, what your linens are going to be, what your pillows are going to look like. That way, all of the rest of the furniture will kind of scope its way around there.
Okay.
Same thing with the living room. Pick your couch first.
Okay.
Or if you're doing your kitchen, same thing, where you're going to be spending most of your time at the dinner table.
Got it.
And then kind of go from there. I always say try to paint first because it's just the most chaotic, messy thing to do. But if you feel like you want to pick your statement pieces first and then pick the paint later. But they look a little plastic.
That's fair. I've always wondered that because I feel like it's overwhelming just to kick off, and then once you have something, you
just always think, where am I going to be spending most of my time?
Yeah.
And if it's you read a lot, your reading chair.
Okay.
That's where you start, and then go from there.
And I'm going to surprise you with this one a little bit because a lot of people have those 3-season rooms or 2-season rooms that they start opening up in the spring. Are there any sort of little tips for sprucing that up besides, everybody's got their wicker furniture or whatever in there, but if you're, for making people use it, because a lot of people won't, because it's just sort of there. Is there anything that you recommend putting out in a room like that to sort of encourage people to go out there?
For those kind of seasonal rooms, that's a great question. I would always go back to the linens. What does the upholstery, what does the linen look like? Because some of those rooms, if they sit for a season and they haven't been used, you really need to go like this to all of the fabrics, all of the cushions, all of the carpeting, see what kind of dust has settled, what kind of condition they're in. Because those are really simple things that you can fix to make the room just feel fresh and kind of like the start of a new season.
Excellent. That's good. I like that. I like that opinion. Yeah. And so in terms of if you are getting out of your home right now, if you're looking to sell, it's a huge market right now to sell your home in spring. Everybody wants to get settled before summer. Are there any quick tips that you have for those that are about to put their home on the market? Something that won't break the bank but can help get their home sold.
Yeah. So the most obvious things that you'll hear all the time is, decluttering. That's what everyone always says. Try to
if it doesn't spark joy, right?
It doesn't spark joy. Unfortunately, getting rid of things that are almost too uber personal. I hate to say it, I'm get rid of your family photos. It seems like a horrible thing to say, but you want that potential buyer to see themselves in the home and not see someone else. So that kind of also relates to something that I've already discussed, which is the bedroom. A buyer doesn't want to walk to a bedroom that seems like it has too much history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always say,
put away your weird stuff. Yeah.
Just get rid of the weird stuff. Refresh the bedding. Because if the buyer walks in, they're like, it looks like someone's been sleeping in here for a really long time.
The mattress dent is
they get freaked out, But if it's the feeling that you get into a fresh hotel room, you're like, I cannot wait to lay down in here. So if you can do that to your bedroom with fresh linens, those neutral colors, that home buyer is going to be like, I can't wait to buy this and lay down in this room.
And you can take it with you.
It's all
that kind of stuff. Yeah, especially with linens and things like that. You can just take them with you.
And it's affordable. It's like you're investing in the property, but you also are taking those things with you when you leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any other tips for I know you said one of the ones that you sent me was the floors, which is a lot of people, a lot of people it's a last ditch effort, but I think it should probably be something either refinishing them or changing them altogether.
Yes, that's a big one. So I'll just kind of relate to a personal experience. We purchased a home back in November, and it was all wall-to-wall carpeting. I thought that was going to be a huge, expensive task. But surprisingly, with just a little help from some friends, we got the carpet up and we installed a brand new floor for under $1,000, which was great because it totally transformed the room.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to sell your home, I would recommend getting rid of all the carpeting, especially if it's wall to wall. It holds a lot of odor. It's very dated, and it will kind of holds a lot of dirt. So if you can tear up those carpets and put down an affordable floor. I mentioned lumber liquidators in my website. you can finish a whole floor for under $1,000,
Wow.
and it will go a long way when you're selling a property in the market.
Okay. And then in terms of bringing the whole room together, where's your favorite place to shop for those little like accessories for your home? If you're going to go out and say, I really need a vase, or I need just a little something to put on this shelf.
Sure.
I mean, where will we find you exploring?
Sure.
For
So I know I always want to try to do my best to promote some, sustainability and just recycling.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always try to start with your weekend yard sales. To be honest,
Yep.
They're starting to pop up. It's spring, it's summer. If you come down to Newport, you will find some amazing stuff in these old homes.
Nice.
If
I
you
bet.
go there, you can find some great quality pieces for like $5 and nothing, fresh paint, some new hardware. You can find some amazing stuff. Other than that, I am a home goods shopper.
Yeah, of
I
course.
love it there. It's so great.
Who isn't?
But Etsy is another resource if you're super busy and you don't have time to do the yard sales, go shopping. Etsy is a great place to find recycled goods, but also some really unique artwork.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times they'll be pretty reasonable with shipping too,
Exactly.
if they're in the local area, and now you can sort by that, which is nice. So.
Yes,
It's pretty great. Well, we could talk forever about all this
I know.
stuff, but Marial's been nice enough to put together a style guide for the Go Local viewers, so we'll link to that in the write-up. It's got all sorts of really great ideas and explanations for this year's trends, so we'll make sure to link that, and you guys make sure to check it out because it's got a lot of great information. Thank you so much for joining us today.
I really appreciate
and hopefully, if not doing earthy tones and black and white paint, it's inspired you to redo something in your home for the spring. I mean, you got to do it. You got to open the windows, let the air out, and refresh one of the rooms in your home. So thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to everybody for tuning in today. In the meantime, check out golocalprov.com for all your news, and tune in to Kate tomorrow at noon for news and politics. And I will be back on Tuesday next week with a new showtime at 3 p.m. to talk all things lifestyle. And until then, have a great weekend, everybody.